What's shaking, guys? It's Feldy bringing you another Clash of Clans video, and today we are doing Ask Your Clan How You Can 3-star. I know it's not really a catchy title, right? But what it is, very, 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 very important in clan war leagues. Now, I want to go back and show you guys, I believe it was in this war where we had an attacker come in and do this replay. He got 79%, and you guys can kind of see what will go wrong here. Now, he definitely admitted that he didn't know how to use the siege machine. He was a little bit of a newer player with the siege. He kind of took a break from the game, came back, and siege machines were there, and voila, he had one in his clan castle, and he was in war, and there you go. So he puts a siege machine down now, which in a giant attack is kind of a bad idea, right? Like, when you're attacking with giants, you want that siege machine to go in, break open the walls, instead of them getting clobbered by all those defenses while they are trying to break open the wall. But the wall wrecker can literally go do that in, as you saw, like 2 seconds. So I'm just going to kind of fast forward this because we saw that it was a 2-star, 79%. He did a decent job with what he had to work with his knowledge. But I told him, I'm like, hey, Dirty, what I really need you to do is ask us what you're going to do for your war attack for the next one. And sure enough, he sent a message and he's like, hey, buddy, I was going to attack. Here's kind of what I was thinking. And I said, sure, let me kind of just pull something up here. So I have it pulled up right here. And this is exactly what I sent him. So this was against our last war that he 3-starred in, and I'll show you that replay and show you the difference in style that he had. So it's a very, very, very rough sketch. I was just using my iPad really quick, and I really only had a few minutes, and I will actually do a lot more of these in-depth ones for you guys to show you how to attack certain base styles and kind of the modus operandi of the troops and how they're going to orient into a base, right? So what I told him first is put that siege machine down first. That was kind of my red arrow. It's going to go towards that town hall, right? So as it's breaking open those walls, you're going to put your giants in next because you're going to fan them out, and they're going to kind of go into that area where the wall wrecker is, but they're going to be staggered at different points, so they're not all going to get hit with a splash damage, right? That's kind of why you fan your troops, because if you've got a wizard tower that's, you know, pretty well upgraded, and you've got a stack of 12 giants, and they're all getting blasted by that wizard tower, it's really bad because their health literally will go down super quick. So even though you know, there's not a real threat, the only wizard tower would be kind of the south side right there, but you still don't want to have that occur. So put your giants, fan them out. Then you're going to put your bowlers in because you need an attack army right after. It's your kill squad. So you're going to put your bowlers in. They're a little delicate. They're still a little beefy, but a little delicate at the same time. I'd give them a medium health range. And so you want to put those guys in. Then you want to put your 2 P.E.K.K.A.s down because those guys are super tanks. They're slower. And because your bowlers are going to move in and probably kill those buildings first, they're great for cleaning up and going kind of following around the edges of the base because they're going to be a little tankier and kind of get those items that the bowlers aren't going to get, i.e. the cannons. The cannons will kill your bowlers quick. I assume that your giants are going to die probably, and if they split off, one half or the other is going to die out. And same with your bowlers, one half will die out, or but the P.E.K.K.A.s will kind of stay alive, be tanks, start getting all that stuff while your heroes go in. And then if you've got wizards to follow, your wizards will kind of go around the outside, clean up the outside, and then yeah. So that's kind of what I told him to do with this attack, and he took my advice, and it was a really awesome attack, and I gotta show it to you guys because I'm really proud of him. Dirty did such a great job with it, and he even claimed the target so nobody else would claim it. And so let's take a look at this 3-star from Dirty. Now, exactly what I'm gonna tell you guys that he did. He uses that siege machine. It's such a beefy tank. It can trigger spring traps and bombs, and you'll see it actually triggers a couple bombs in here just as some giants get in there. But right almost kind of here is where it's going to trigger. So he had a wall breaker too, which he threw in, which actually triggered that bomb, but the wall breaker would have. And as you can see, this clan had no clan castle troops in a war. So again, we kind of knew that. Obviously, you can click on the clan castle and see how many troops are in there. So we knew that going in, and it's kind of still a great attack, great execution. That rage and heal was placed perfect with that P.E.K.K.A. because those little skeletons, whoever designed this base knew that the core was going to be, you get tied up in the core, and if you have your traps right in there, those P.E.K.K.A.s are going to get distracted, or whatever troop, they're going to get distracted. So it was really, really awesome execution. As you can see, he kind of freezes. He misses that one Tesla that probably could have gotten him a couple extra hits with those bowlers up there. But still, nonetheless, he did a really great job. As you can see up here in the north, those guys are going to get destroyed by that big bomb and that wizard tower. So then he's got just a few more troops kind of coming in. Like I said, your giants up top would probably die, but your one half would probably still survive because of all that firepower just kind of coming in. So just as I kind of predicted, it happened. It happened exactly like I thought it would. Now, the only caveat again to this base was that there were no clan castle troops. So he didn't really have to worry about those troops coming in, and otherwise I would not have recommended a P.E.K.K.A. I would have recommended either Valks or Golem, or maybe even a Drag and some wizards to kind of help kill whatever was in the clan castle. What dragons are really popular in today's war tech. So that is a how to fix your attack style kind of strategy. Now, you got to go ask your teammates and clanmates and friends that you're playing with, hey, what can I do to help with this attack? What I'm thinking this, you can look in kind of in our chat. Mike right up here says, I'm thinking about drag raid number 1. Take a look and see what you think. Well, of course, I'm going to go take a look. So what do I see up top? I see 4 air Ds that can go out in 2 seconds with some rages or an electro drag. You know, you throw an electro drag down the middle, you've got pretty much that first one taken out right here, and then it's gonna start killing the rest of the things with its chain lightning. So with all that drag power and the rages and a haste, you can get to that eagle real quick. And then the town hall, obviously you've got some air sweepers that you're going to have to deal with, but with rages, they're going to come in, be really quick. So you just got to be really smart about what your attack style is. Now, he's asking for max loons and haste, and I said loons or drags, because if you're doing a drag attack, sometimes it's better to have loons and sometimes it's better to have drags. Now, it all depends on how you feel most comfortable attacking. So you've got to know your style, know how you're going to place your troops. Like, for instance, my dad, he's older, so he's going to be a little bit more apt to be slow with putting his troops down and hitting the button and going and being meticulous versus just switching and attacking like millennials do, right? Like I could. So, I'm not saying I'm perfect in any way, but what I'm saying is that, you know, how I attack, I know exactly what I'm doing, and I use my 2 fingers, and I know kind of what my style is. There's so many variables within war that's what makes it so exciting to me. So I hope that kind of helps you guys kind of plan out an attack, get those 3 stars from if you had a 2-star attack before, and now you can start really honing in and taking those 3-star attacks to the maximum. So I hope that helps. Until then, Feldy, peace.